Hi guys, welcome to another video from Technik. Today we're going to be showing you how to remove your main lighting panel from the front of your Audi A4, S4 and RS4. They're all basically the same. This version does not have the sunroof control in the middle of it. Most don't, because obviously the sunroof is an option. So for 75% of people, yours will look exactly the same as this. However, if yours does have the sunroof control in the middle of it, the removal process is very similar, so this video should be enough to see through either way. But I'll show you how to remove this whole unit now. Right, so the first stage of removing this is actually to remove this clear section here, the section where the actual light shines through. Now to do this, you want to remove it across the back edge here, because the front edge actually hooks in. There's two little hooks on the front edge, so you want to pull this section down and then unhook from the front. So ideally using a nice proper plastic trim tool, because you don't want to do any damage to the headlining. Very carefully feed it into the side and just gently prise it down like so. And you can see there's two little clips that hold it into place, and at the front there is those little hooks that I mentioned before that hook in to hold it up. So that's all you want to do, is prise it down and remove that section. So we've removed the clear panel. The next section to be removed is this headlining coloured main panel here. So what we want to do is there's four kind of pins that hold this into place. It's just a compression kind of style pin, so we can just pull the whole thing down. So very carefully, just get hold of the whole thing, like so, and just try to pop the first one out. There's the first one, there's the second one. If you work your way down the sides, there's the third one, and there's the fourth one. So you can see these compression style clips that hold this in place. Now this particular one, so B7, this one, we have this connector here. So I'm just going to carefully remove that. Yours may not have that. This is one of the options. So that's this panel removed. Okay, so having a quick look at this from the underneath, you can see where the two buttons are located in this shot for the reading lights. Now right at the front here, you can see that there's one on either side. These little holes here, and you can just about see it. It's actually a little crosshead screw in there, and it's identical on the opposite side as well. Over in here, you can see the screw in there as well. So you need to remove both of those screws. So I've just removed the two screws from the front here, and there's not actually a lot holding it in. On the back here is two kind of little slight hook clips that hook in behind the headlining here. So just grab the whole unit, give it a bit of a pull down nice and gently, the whole thing will come down like so. And so we're free of the roof. Now we've just got to concentrate on the electrical connections. Okay, so now we're looking at the electrical connections. There's three main connections that we need to disconnect, well technically four I guess. We've got this one here, it's quite obvious, this one here, and then under here you've also got two further connections which are under this plastic plate. So I'll show you how to remove those in a second as well. Okay, so we'll do this one first. Like so. Okay, now to make the removal of the ones that feed off of this main cable here a little bit easier, I'm just going to remove the automotive tape from this plastic bracket here. This is just kind of generic automotive tape. You can buy this quite inexpensively on places like eBay. You can cut this carefully with a knife if you're not confident working with the hook tool. What tends to happen is, because this is approaching 10 years old, it tends to be quite fragile anyway. So I can remove that, pop it out of these little plastic holding brackets like so, and that'll allow me to get a lot more leverage for removing these plugs. This one here, got a little plastic plug on the side, push that down, pull the whole thing out. like so. That just leaves us with the slightly tricky one here at the bottom, and we can remove the plate to get access to that. So to remove this fine electrical connection, we're just going to remove this plastic panel here. If you look at the grey plastic, in this case it might be a different colour on yours, but you can see this flexes outwards. So if you just flex that outwards, pull the whole thing up, that will just pop out like so. Okay, so to remove this, as you can see, it's kind of got these little plastic brackets on either side of it. We want to pop the whole thing out of here to make it easy to remove this. So just kind of lift the whole thing up, it will pop out like so. And then you can see at the top here, we've just got the usual compression lug. Push that down, lift that off, and there's the whole unit fully removed and good to go.